know what? I feel like I'm gonna do, not feel like, I am gonna do one of these videos, right, where people are saying, oh, Amazon DSP driver, this, that, and the third, what to do, not to do, and experience and all that. I'm finna cut the crap and like cut it short, okay? All right, the rundown, you will have 2 of these and some black pants. My black pants kind of shrunk, so I'm in the dryer, right? So I'm letting them do their thing. I'm not sure they're gonna stretch, but always have your vest. Cause one day I came out there with just this on, and the lady was like, "Where's your vest?" I'm like, "It's in the car." She said, "All right, go get that on." I'm like, "Okay, just serious about that." But I'm literally sitting out in front of the building because of the fact it's the only place I have Wi-Fi. My phone service is off. But right now I'm about to go to where I'm supposed to be, for stand up and then go get signed for your trucks. So you see on the internet, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and everything, how people say, oh, Amazon don't care about you, the DSP don't care about you. DSP is Delivery Service Partner. To me, I haven't had no bad experience, right? It's all about experience, how you perceive the job and what type of bosses your leaders are. If they're not good, meaning like if they're just sticklers about every little thing, then obviously you're gonna have a bad experience. But do not try to be that funny person who tries to fit in. Let conversations flow how they flow. Don't try to insert yourself where you don't need to be. Don't try to butt in on conversations. It's just not needed, because then you look stupid, right? My very first day doing it solo, I didn't know that there was supposed to be 4 vehicles per lane. So I ended up having to back up and go in there. Everybody was like, stop. You go, you back up. I'm like, that's rookie mistake number 1. Now everybody think I'm a complete fool because I don't know what to do. Step 1, do not back up. They prefer you don't back up anyway, whether you're in delivery or in the station. So just don't be that guy. Don't be what I did. 2, you get like 13 to maybe 15 minutes to load up your truck, and it all depends on how you load up your truck. And they say you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever. So to me, I can, once I get done this bag and put it aside and put in that bag, like start doing the next. How I separate the packages, I do it by odds and even. I figure that works for me because then it gets me going faster. The largest amount of packages I had in one bag is 30. So I went in on 30. So I'm like, if I can go in on 30, I like it's nothing, then 25 and under should be no problem. Like basically anything under 30 packages should be no problem. My last shift, I had the best shift ever, right? It was the most packages and stops I ever had. I had 149 stops. Well, yesterday I had 179 stops, 13 bags. And I got rescued because I thought I was going slow, but they were sending people out to rescue people anyway. I had 17 bags this day, 149 stops. So my goal was from sunup to sunup to be done. So we left here, we left here around 11:15, and then I didn't get finished until 11:30. So I told myself, don't be selfish. Call your dispatch to see if anybody needs to be rescued. Then he says, no, he says, are you finished? I'm like, I'm finished my route, but I was about to take my break. You get 2 15-minute breaks, and then you get a 30. I told him I was going to combine all that, so I have an hour lunch. And he goes, that's fine. And he said, just do that first, and then call me back. So I did that, called him back, and nobody needed to be rescued. So I'm like, all right, look, I can go home now. But I busted my tail. But the phone, some of these phones are terrible. You may get a trash phone. You try to call people, they prefer you not to talk on the phone. But if your phone service is off like mine, you talk to whoever. But you can't hear them on speaker like that. The battery dies freaking fast. The battery dies faster than it charges, if that makes any sense. So that day I'm talking about, I had to make sure the phone stays on 100%. If it drops to 99, then I'm crapping myself. Like I'm bullshitting myself. So pick up the pace. So for 4.5 hours, it stayed at 100%. So I was moving, but I also clumped over myself. I have a size 14 shoe. So I'm going to fall, stumble. I did all that yesterday. all day yesterday. It's terrible. Basically, right? Like, do you see the mirror? There's a camera right here watching you, and on that camera, it sees the front, it sees the sides at all times. They call it a Netrodyne. They say that they can't peep in on you at any moment. Like, I believe, me personally, and a few other people, they think that that's complete crap. They think that they can't, because they stress it out, right? On the orientation stuff, we can't pop in on you at any moment. We can't hear your conversations we're having. If you didn't, you wouldn't have said that. So now that you said it like 3 times, now we're thinking that you just can't pop in at any moment. So don't do anything to incriminate or say anything to incriminate your job. And every day that you drive by the book, okay? Like getting driver's license, you come to a complete stop, you freaking look left and right, left again with the blinker, all that, every day. But to me, I want the day I'm talking about, that where I pushed everything, I didn't take the key out the ignition, because like, even yesterday, I did that, and that slowed me down just a little, because you gotta take it out, completely, and then go like that. Whereas, if you know you're in a safe area, you looked around before you came to a complete stop, and you just get the packages and go. Like, it's preference, right? Do what you're supposed to do, and do whatever helps you in the long run. Always bring a lunch. If anything, just bring waters. Normally they have waters, but if they don't have waters, just bring water. Just do that and just keep it pushing. You're basically on your own. You work at your own pace. But they make it a point to, you can't drive 11. Well, you can't drive more than 11 out of the 14 hours that you work. You just keep it at that. If you're slow, you're going to get text messages from them telling you to pick up the pace, because they got messages from Amazon telling them to tell you to pick up the pace. You scratch their back, they scratch yours. Type of situation. Okay, so you get on your route, right? Let's say this is my phone. Let's say that guy's car is the house. So you put up on the phone, I've arrived, it tells you the store, or it tells you what package to get. So you hit that, boom. You have to go back in the back, sort it out, find the package, you scan that package, you walk it up to the house or houses, and then you take a picture of it, and then you wipe away, and then it says that it gives you, I'll explain this so weird, but it gives you the next house, so you can just do it like that again. Had some troubles finding my truck today, but I am here. This is what it's looking like, as any other people who does Amazon delivery. So my thing, I have 16 bags today. So it's gonna be a long day depending on how I go about it, but that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna waste your time no more. The job is what you make it. It's not hard. It's all about experience. Don't try to be a friendly guy. Don't try to be a tough guy. Don't try to be something that you're not, to portray as whatever. Just do your job, get a paycheck, have some sort of fun with it. At the end of the day, everybody's here for one reason. And this was looking like now. That's 16 bags and some other boxes. It's gonna be a long day. So it's 11:48 right now, and I'll check back to you guys at halftime, which will be about 6 o'clock, and then the ending of the shift. Here we go. All right, it's about that halftime. It is 5:59. So it's looking like everything's almost done. I'm doing some cleanup right now because those packages, along with some other, by the way, my hands, you can tell, ashy, good, gross. But I had gotten rescued like an hour and a half into my route, and then after the guy took 3 packages, all of a sudden the packages I'm putting away now, something happened to them to the point where I couldn't deliver them, so I had to stash them away, or I delivered half of them and then went to the next stop and skip over it. And then the other half I did not too long ago. I had to, like, it wouldn't let me continue without scanning any other packages. So I had to put it as access problem, because they don't want us to put missing packages, because Amazon will come down on them and they will come down on us. It's like, I don't know. A cool thing that I figured is cool with this job, a cool thing that I like that other people may not think is cool, is the fact that, restricted property, private property type thing, you can go to those places, just houses and buildings, but you can still go to those places with no problem because nobody questions the Amazon or the delivery driver to do what it is that they do. Second thing is you can park in a way that convenience you, but inconvenience everybody else. Like they'll get annoyed at you and stuff, talk that ish, but you're doing what's easier for you. And then driving wise, you'll see them right here or in your mirrors and how they want to just get past you. And I have a little bit of road rage, but I want to like mash on the gas, but this camera right here and on the e-mentor thing, it'll monitor that, it'll catch that. So you wait till you get your personal car, wait till you see that car again months down the road, and then you do what you do. That sounds petty. But that's about it for the video. It's hitting 2 minutes on this clip right now, so see you guys later. Done. That bag is for the stuff that, like I said, I had troubles with. But once you come back to the station, you do your final checkout, whatever, last search, but don't nobody really do it like that. They have to go to the RTS people and they scan your badge and you tell them why you got some bags going back or not. You leave, you go back to the parking lot, you grab your car, then you grab their phone, the wire charger in this box right here. You park your car, you come back in, you give it to your DSP. Once you give it to your DSP, go to your ADP app, you clock out, and you write down on a note sheet in case something got messed up between that and this, and you're done. So, thank God for watching the video. I tried to make it short, but I ended up making it long, possibly. I don't know. So, until then, I'll see you guys when I see you guys.